Does anyone want to buy a humanoid robot for $16,000? Unitree, a company known for offering budget-friendly Chinese robot options, just dropped what people are calling the hottest robot in the market. But is it really that good? I mean, it can do backflips! The truth is, while Unitree's English promotional materials may not be the most polished, their robots offer impressive value for money. Take Unitree Go 2 for example, a robot dog reminiscent of Spot, which some resellers have modified to include flamethrowers or military rifles. Now, let's start by looking into some of G1's coolest features. Remarkable abilities. Unitree's promotional video shows some remarkable abilities for a robot at such an affordable price point. But what we found the most impressive was its ability to stand up from a flat on-the-floor position. Similar to a recent video featuring Boston Dynamics Atlas robot, the G1 stands up in a rather unconventional manner. While lying face-up on the floor, the G1 first brings its knees up and places its feet flat on the ground. Then, it pushes up on its feet to create a tripod with its head still touching the ground. From this position, it employs a limbo-like maneuver to lean its knees forward, gradually lifting its head and torso using its core strength. But the G1 is considered a budget-friendly robot, so its walk cycle appears somewhat basic. It walks, stands, and runs in a constant half-squat position, with its legs forward and knees bent at all times. However, its balance seems solid. In fact, in a demonstration, someone even roughs it up a bit, kicking it in the back and punching it in the chest, but the robot just takes a step or two back and keeps going without a hitch. Now, is this humanoid robot actually useful, or is it more of a toy? Well, its practicality might be a bit limited. Standing at just 4'2" inches tall, it might struggle with many real-world tasks. For instance, if you're wondering if it can do the dishes, assuming water isn't an issue, you'll first have to consider whether it can even reach the bottom of the sink. And forget about reaching the bottom shelf of a kitchen cabinet without some serious effort. Maybe you could teach it to use the stool dough. But here's the trade-off: its small size is what keeps the price low. Unitree does offer another humanoid robot, the H1, which is adult-sized, but it comes with a hefty price tag of $90,000. The G1 robot itself does pack some serious punch paired with its optional Dex 3, one force-controlled dexterous hand. With this setup, it can mimic human hand movements with precision, making it a pro at tasks like smashing walnuts, lifting heavy stuff, or delicately handling fragile items like eggs. It even handles tough jobs like popping open soda bottles or welding with ease. But we'll look into the reality of these functions at the end of the video. For now, thanks to its Intel RealSense, D435 and LiveVox, MID 360, 3D LiDAR sensors, the G1 comes with 360 degrees vision and perception skills. These sensors help it understand and navigate its surroundings like a pro. Plus, its power supply module ensures it can keep going for up to 2 hours before needing a recharge, and it's easy to take apart for maintenance. Versions. Currently, there are two versions of the G1. The standard G1 and the G1 EDU. The G1 comes at a price tag of $16,000, while the G1 EDU offers a customizable package to fit different needs. It's got all the perks of the standard G1, plus the option for the Dex 3, one force-controlled dexterous hand, tactile sensor arrays, stronger knee joints and arm loads, and the choice to add the NVIDIA Jetson Orin high computing power module for advanced development. With all these features, you can bet the G1 and G1 EDU are ready to tackle a wide range of tasks across different industries. But is this pretty picture Unitree paints of its robot really true? Let's find out. Specs and the real truth. Somewhere in that messy spec sheet released by Unitree, here are some key details. Firstly, its power source, a 9000 mAh battery, provides it with a respectable 2-hour operating window. This endurance ensures a decent amount of time for various tasks or interactions before needing a recharge. However, when it comes to its weight, there's a bit of a discrepancy in the information provided. Some sources suggest a weight of 35 kilograms, while others claim it's 47 kilograms. This disparity leaves potential buyers with a weight range of roughly 77 to 104 pounds to consider, a significant difference that might impact its portability or suitability for certain applications. Moving on to its visual capabilities, the G1 boasts an impressive setup. It features an Intel RealSense D435 depth camera and a LiveVox MID 360 LiDAR puck. What's particularly interesting is the placement of the LiDAR puck, which is situated underneath the brain component located at the top of its head. This configuration allows the robot to utilize forward vision, potentially enhancing its navigation abilities and situational awareness. Despite these advancements, questions still linger regarding the robot's practicality and versatility. For instance, its limited lifting capacity, reportedly 2 kilograms or around 4.4 pounds, raises doubts about its effectiveness in performing tasks that require strength or dexterity. Additionally, its range of motion, spanning from 160 to 310 degrees in the joints, may pose challenges in certain scenarios. Moreover, while the G1 presents itself as a promising platform for development and customization, there's a lack of clarity regarding the programming aspect. Although it's presumed that the Unitree SDK, possibly similar to the one used for their robot dogs, could be utilized, concrete guidance on how to leverage these tools effectively remains a mystery. Aspiring developers might find themselves scouring through the developer documentation for the Unitree H1, hoping to glean insights into the complicated programming of the G1. But put all that aside for a second and let's talk about exactly how good is this robot. Unitree's video showcasing the G1 robot paints a rather candid picture of its performance in various tasks set against the backdrop of upbeat promotional music. However, the outcomes don't quite match the optimistic vibe. In one scene, the robot attempts to crack a walnut, but the result is a messy affair, with the walnut smashed to pieces, leaving a cluttered countertop behind. Another endeavor involves opening a glass Coke bottle, where the robot's karate chop approach shatters the bottle rim, causing soda to overflow and spill everywhere. While flipping a piece of bread in a pan demonstrates some impressive wrist action, the subsequent dumping of the raw bread onto a plate lacks any sense of accomplishment. Later, the robot is seen pressing a hot soldering iron onto a wire with one hand, but the absence of a second hand to hold solder renders the action somewhat futile, heating the wire without purpose. These tasks do hint at the robot's potential utility though. However, even in the carefully curated promotional video, the G1 struggles to complete tasks effectively, often resulting in chaos rather than success. The video itself acknowledges that some of the sample functions are still being developed and tested, suggesting that refinement and improvement are ongoing processes. Moreover, the setting of the tasks adds another layer of complexity. While the robot appears to be performing these tasks in a kitchen setting, its tiny size, standing at just 4 feet tall, means that a standard countertop, typically around 3 feet high, would be uncomfortably high for the robot, possibly contributing to its clumsy execution. Hands or no hands. Despite the attempts shown in the video, it's worth noting that even if the tasks were successful, the G1 robot, priced at $16,000, likely doesn't come equipped with hands. As mentioned early in the video, only the G1 EDU version may include 3-fingered dexterous hand. In some parts of the video, functional 3-fingered hands are shown, capable of grasping objects and manipulating them. However, in other segments and many press images, non-functional placeholder hands are visible. Describing them as hands might be a stretch. They appear to be off-the-shelf, 5-finger mechanical gloves attached to the ends of the robot's arms. The spec sheet for the $16,000 SKU leaves a blank space under single-hand degrees of freedom, suggesting that these gloves are likely empty placeholders rather than functional hands. But the truth is, despite all these limitations, this budget-friendly robot is still a massive win for Unitree. Keeping in mind that even though Unitree joined the humanoid robot game much later than giants like Boston Dynamics and Tesla, they're making serious waves with their advanced features at a fraction of the cost. Could this mean that budget-friendly humanoid helpers will be hitting the market sooner than we thought? While it's exciting to see progress in humanoid robotics, it also raises concerns for many. With AI advancements already causing anxiety about potential job competition and the future of humanity, the rise of humanoid robots adds another layer to the mix. It's like facing more competition for our jobs and the unsettling thought of being outperformed by our robot counterparts, maybe even in backflips. And let's not forget, these humanoids won't easily forget the rough treatment they receive. So, if you decide to deliver a punch or a kick, watch out! Payback's a glitch, and it might come back to haunt you.